Yeah, I mean, we executed a plan, Coach Childress, Mikey, and I tonight, and when they did make contact, we made a few really good plays in the infield, and I think overall just the fastball command tonight, and the offense kind of got off to a slow start, but I thought they really picked it up at about the third or fourth inning, and that allowed me to settle in.
You go strikeout, strikeout, strikeout to start the game, the big AB with Gonzalez, and you won that battle. At that point, is that when you felt like it could be a special one for you tonight? You were locked in?
Yeah, I mean, anytime I can throw, really essentially three of my best fastballs where I want to, that's a lot of confidence. So.
What was the discussion like with Coach there before the eighth inning on staying in or coming out?
Initially, I came in and we like to meet, with the guys that are coming up, and the lefty was coming up, and I said I'm going back out there for the lefty, and he kind of paused for a little bit, and I think he thought about it, and then came back to me and said, we're at 99 pitches, or I think it was 99 pitches, and as much as I wanted to go back out there, we've got a lot of guys that can finish off games, and this is a long season ahead of us, and if we're going to do something great, you got to be smart about it. But I really did want to go back out there.
What's the evolution of the slider, the cutter been like for you this year? Because you're throwing with a lot more velocity this year, I feel like.
Yep, just staying behind it more. Spin efficiency on it's been more like I want, more consistent, and I really think it's just consistently it's easier for me to throw.
Sitting at that pinch count, and kind of you said knowing what was coming up in the lineup, did you already know you're thinking you're going to have to plead your case coming out of that inning?
No, I mean I had no idea how many pitches I had. I knew what I had going out there for that inning. I didn't know how many it took for that inning, and it felt good tonight. Had a lot of confidence, so that's why I wanted to go back out.
Pulling a guy with a no-hitter is always debated, but I mean, with all the swing and miss you get, you might have taken it 130 to pull it off.
That's
health was most important.
That's exactly what Coach Childress said. He said if I let you go out there for the lefty, then you get the next guy out, then I'm gonna let you go for the next guy. And he said by the time I look back up, it's gonna be 130 pitches. So, the plan is for 110 next week. So it's just a gradual process.
Have you ever thrown a no-hitter before?
In high school, but maybe one.
Did you feel like you had the same stuff?
Not really. I mean, this is a completely different atmosphere. And to do it at this level, I mean, there is higher levels, but this is a very competitive level to do it at. So.
Hey, real quick, how about majors, though, coming on in that situation?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, huge. I mean, to get Nick Gonzalez, he's just executing, and he's a bulldog out there, and we love to have him.
Gabe mentioned that first inning at bat with Gonzalez, you strike him out. You revved that fastball up to 97 to begin the at bat. What was the adrenaline like in that moment facing him, and what was like the plan of attack?
I mean, the adrenaline was definitely there. I know with a guy with like him, I'm going to have to execute my very best pitch, and that's all I try to do is with the most intent possible throw it, where I'm trying to throw it, and luckily it worked out.
What kind of goes through your mind when you see that first hit fall in and know that you couldn't do it as a team either?
Yeah, I mean, to do it as a team would have been really, really cool. But in the sense, the most important part's the win tonight. So.
Thanks, and kick up.
Thanks, guys.
I mean, it's really one word: electric. Every day he goes about his business in the way everybody should, and he's a role model to everybody on the team. And when he does stuff like that, it's not by accident. He works hard every day and gives everything he's got, and it's obvious.
How badly do you think this offense needed a couple crooked numbers in a row? They're pretty early in the game.
Yeah, I think we had a lot to prove to ourselves, just coming off a slow weekend, and we all know how good we are whenever it comes to the offense flowing as a whole. And it's not one person ever. It's just we just keep playing fast, and if we can keep doing that, we'll be really successful.
Do you like the kind of protection or kind of the ability to string some double or extra base hits together with Deloach and you and Coleman all kind of packed it together there now?
Yeah, I think the lineup worked really well tonight. I think it's worked. Different lineups we've had all year have really plugged in well, and it's just a fast-moving offense. And me and Hunter back-to-back, not the most speed in the world, but if we can hit doubles, it'll work.
The railroad track shots don't hurt, do they?
I don't know about that.
What did you see on the home run pitch?
I think it was a fastball in, and it was just good swing, I guess, whenever it came down to it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I mean, Coach Hill just brought me in, and I knew that I was just going to trust my stuff, trust that I'm going to beat the ball into the bottom of the zone, and if they're going to beat me, it's going to be ground balls into the outfield. It's not going to be fly balls. It's not going to be homers. I knew they were going to beat me in the dirt, So I knew that just if I trusted my stuff, that I would have success against them because I know they're.
For a 1A kid, come here and all of a sudden it's a really nice packed house, and the first guy you face on this weekend is Gonzalez.
I mean, it's something different. I mean, coming from a 1A, games with maybe 60 people in the stands to this amazing atmosphere, but it's just trusting my stuff and knowing that I'm gonna give them my best every night, and if my best is the best, then I'm gonna win.
Coach is going to lean on you through the past weekend today to kind of come into those key high pressure spots. What is it about that situation that you've kind of been able to embrace and find success in?
I like the pressure. I mean, I told them that early in the fall that I want to be in the pressure situations. I want to be able to I want the big guy at the plate. I want the second and third 2 outs, get an out. That's what I wanted. I want those situations.
How long have you been doing sidearm stuff?
It all started. I threw a little bit in high school, but it actually started in the fall. We were doing PFPs and doing bunts to third, and I threw one down there to first base, and Coach Simons was like, "You thrown down there before?" And then I said, "I have." And then my very next bullpen, Chill just dropped me down there the entire time, and it went from there, and we were pleased with it, so we stuck with it.
Has he talked to you about the evolution of Nolan Hoffman?
Yes, sir.
The guy that
Oh yeah.
did that? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, he was a great guy. I watched him a lot in the years that he was here, and he was someone I idolized just because I started throwing sidearm after him, and I would just really wanted to be something like him.
You gonna start talking to yourself on the mound?
I already got told by my parents that if I do that, it's not gonna be good. So I'm gonna stay away from that.